Well guys, with the recent cleanup that I've done, with some wood that I had piled on the fence, I find myself with a dead spot in the grass. Now, that's not a real big deal, real big problem. I can just throw down seed, reseed it, and regrow, and end up pretty much with what you see here. Because pretty much all of this was kind of dead anyway in the spring. Now what I have a problem with here is the grass never really did want to grow right in this corner to begin with. That's sort of why I piled the wood there. It was kind of dead to begin with. Now what I got in the back of my mind is to build like a not so much a flower garden or flower bed, but more of a rock garden right in this corner, going from that 5-foot stretch of fence to about that 5-foot stretch of fence there. Now, as a main focal point of the yard, I have these two steel 50-inch round wagon wheels, which are gonna, I was thinking of sinking in the dirt probably about a foot and a half. And then, you know, kind of building the garden from there. Now, the question I have is, I do have a tractor seat that's kind of rusty, a gas can that's kind of, you know, rusty-ish, and an old, like, wheel off an old vehicle of some kind that's, you know, rusting as well as a Wisconsin engine that's not too shiny. Now the question I have is, should I paint these up, we'll say blue to match the trim on the house, or should I leave them rusty to match the other items that I want to put in there, kind of as you know, there's something about a an antiqued or aged item that really looks a lot better than having something painted and shiny. But this is the Wisconsin engine. Of course, as you see, it's got some paint on it, but it's actually kind of aged and antiqued as well. I have no idea what the model is on the engine or anything like that, because of course the sticker has, you know, weathered away. I do see some numbers I can probably make out if I knew what they all meant. This here is the tractor seat, just your standard run-of-the-mill, whatever, hay rake or tractor seat. Got the gas can over there. It's one of those old steel, we'll say military style, as well as this rusty, I'm assuming, you know, 30s or 40s vehicle rim. Kind of a spoked, rusty looking thing, which would all complement going along with these great big 50-inch round, they're not so much wagon wheels, but equipment wheels, you know, from like a hay rake or something like that. These things have survived years or so without being scrapped or cut up, or virtually changed from their original form. So yeah, you know, I figure they should, you know, survive another, you know, few years anyway. But I figure they would look nice in this corner, using those rusty items as the anchors, you know, and then using rock or flowers or something as being the, you know, being the pretty, you know, using the steel and then using the kind of flower combo. That was kind of my idea, my plan. Now, of course, it's probably not going to happen this fall. It'll probably be a good springish type or early spring type project as the, you know, frost is coming out, because I got to dig into there probably like, well, a 50-inch trench, a 1.5 foot deep, because I don't want them sticking above the fence, and then same with you know, along there too. And then I build my wooden flower box, or whatever you want to call it, all the way around it, and then I can seed probably from about there over. I can blend the seed in, and then, you know, it'll almost probably take up the footprint of what's there. But yeah, guys, just a little idea of what to do with those wagon wheels, if I should paint them, you know, make them pretty, or leave them the rustic, distressed antique look. And kind of a little sneak peek in an upcoming, you know, whether it's this fall or the spring project. So as always, thanks for watching Maxwell's World. Comment, subscribe, and enjoy.